My husband's family always made sure to mention I was his second wife at every gathering. So when they started asking why we never host holidays anymore, I told them second wives probably aren't qualified to host real family events. It started small. His mother would introduce me at parties as Jake's second wife, after Amanda. Never just his wife, always second, like I was a runner-up prize. His sister would post throwback photos of Jake and Amanda at family Christmases with captions about how some memories never fade. Tagged me in them too, just to make sure I saw. For 3 years, I smiled through it. Hosted Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. Spent hours cooking their recipes, decorating exactly how Amanda used to. His aunt would walk through my house saying, Amanda had better taste in curtains. His father would mention how Amanda's pie crust was flakier. I'd nod and bring out more wine. The comments accumulated like paper cuts, each one small enough to ignore. Together, they bled me dry. Amanda always used cloth napkins. Amanda made her own cranberry sauce. Amanda's centerpieces were more elegant. I'd find myself in stores, staring at napkins and cranberry, wondering what Amanda would have chosen. I started having nightmares about her. In them, she'd stand in the corner of rooms during family dinners, shaking her head at my efforts. I'd wake up sweating, Jake sleeping peacefully beside me, unaware that his dead wife was haunting me more effectively than any ghost could. The breaking point came last Christmas. I'd spent 2 days preparing dinner for 23 people. Everything perfect. I'd even tracked down Amanda's actual pie recipe from Jake's mother, convinced this was the key to acceptance. As we sat down, Jake's mother raised her glass. A toast, she announced. To Amanda, who taught Jake what real family values look like, and to his second wife for trying her best. Everyone drank. No one looked at me. Jake squeezed my hand under the table. Just let it go, he whispered. You know how she is. I stood up. I need to check the turkey. In the kitchen, I stared at the meal I'd prepared. Correction, the meal Amanda used to prepare that I'd been copying like some desperate understudy. 3 years of my life spent impersonating a dead woman. 3 years of erasing myself to become someone else's memory. I grabbed my phone and texted my sister. She arrived 20 minutes later with Tupperware and a look that said she'd been waiting for this call. Finally, she muttered as we loaded containers. Took you long enough. We took the turkey, the ham, all 3 pies, the au gratin potatoes that I'd made from scratch, shredding my knuckles on the grater, the green bean casserole with the fancy crispy onions. We left them with dinner rolls and butter. Jake called me dozens of times that night. His family had to order pizza for Christmas dinner. Apparently, it took an hour to arrive and cost $200 for enough pizza to feed everyone. His mother called it the most humiliating Christmas of her life. Good. For 6 months, I went silent on the family events. Jake would go alone, then come home frustrated. They're asking about you. They want to know what they did wrong. Tell them, I'd say. He never did. He'd change the subject, turn on the TV, pretend the problem would resolve itself through sheer avoidance. Then the group text started. Why don't you and Jake host Easter this year? From his mother. Your house is so lovely. Would be nice to celebrate there. From his sister. Second time's the charm, right? From his aunt.